Well, I'm actually only a couple of feet from where one of those missiles struck. I'm going to actually get out of your way really quickly, and then you can see the massive impact crater that missile left behind. It's not only very wide, but it's also very deep as well, and you can tell that it's really torn through the tarmac, the upper layer of the road there, and just blasted right into the street. Now, just a couple of minutes ago, the Ukrainians are cleaning up right now, but there were a lot of destroyed cars that were here. There was also one dead body that we saw the recovery and rescue crews take away as they were working the scene. And, you know, it really made for a rude awakening for us in the early morning hours of today. I would say it was around maybe 8:15 local time. That would have been about 1:15 on the East Coast that the first explosion took place. And then as the morning progressed, we heard explosion after explosion as the Russians were apparently hitting the capital city here in Kyiv with a lot of those rockets, those missiles. The Ukrainians apparently intercepting some of those as well. We just got some footage in from the Ukrainians showing some of the missiles that they say they intercepted on the outskirts of Kyiv. But those air raid sirens were going on for a very long time. The Kyiv mayor is telling people not to come to the city, not to venture out. Of course, people who work on the who live on the outskirts and then come into the city to work, also telling them not to come as well. And it's a similar picture in large parts of the country here, of Ukraine, where several cities have been hit. And the Ukrainian president has said he believes that there were two targets, essentially, that the Russians had. One was Ukrainian energy infrastructure. There's a bunch of places that are without power. Part of the city of Kyiv is also without power as well, but also Ukrainian civilians. And if you look behind me, what you see there is a road junction. That's a road junction. There were a bunch of cars there. There were a bunch of people crossing the road there as well. And all this happened at around 8:15, 8:30, which of course in any major city is a major time of rush hour and a time when people are going to work.